I'm the chapel healer, Gorerin Selvilla. We're glad to see you paying your respects here at the chapel. Every little bit helps. I'm not so sure about that Yugal Belet. An odd fellow, and people have said there are strange noises coming from his house at all hours. In Coral, we Highlanders treat our god's teachings as rules to live by. Our lives are governed by the 10 Commands. Farewell. You look like a shrewd businessman. A pleasure to speak with you. For me? I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Vlindrel again, along the road to Bruma. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Otius Loren, Primate of Stendar. You stand before God's servant in the House of the Nine. Be humble and show respect. For every little bit helps. Bye.
What? Every little bit helps. I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately. Ariella Dorn really needs to do something about her husband. The man's lost his mind. Thinks he's part ogre. I offer the finest... Goodbye.
These Dunmer are useless.
You smell of death. Hello. I'm Castor Scribonia, the writer, author of Woman Gone Wild. For me, thanks. Who is the fairest of them all, other than myself? The proprietor of the Grey Mare is lovely. She and the guard captain would be a nice couple. Hey! Take care.
I lived in the Imperial City for a while, but city life just isn't for me. I'm much happier in Coral.
Hello.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Oh, hello.
Do you ever do any shopping at Northern Goods?
I haven't needed anything there in a while. Sure I will soon, though.
Goodbye.
Good day. You don't just barge into people's homes, you know. Wait, you're not here about the ogres, are you? If so, word about my work must be spreading. Every little bit helps. You won't believe what's happened. Francois Motier has been killed. Murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. It's true. I saw the body myself. Coral? I'm not interested in local gossip. I just want to prove to the world that ogres are people, just like you and me. Why? You're not interested in ogres too, are you? I find them simply fascinating. Most people dismiss them as monsters, but I think that's too rash. Did you know that ogres are actually very closely related to the enlightened races? I don't have the source on me, but I assure you, it's true. In fact, I think we find we have a lot in common with ogres. If only someone were to take the first step in communicating with them. Since I've done quite a lot of research, it only makes sense that I would be the one to take that step. But I don't think my wife would understand. What do you think? Should I take the chance and try to make contact, or should I resign myself to being a silent observer? Yes. Yes, of course, you're right. We shouldn't make direct contact. At least, not at first. We'll need to sound them out, so to speak. Perhaps if we gave them some sort of offering, a way of letting them know we mean them no harm. Yeah, that's an excellent idea, friend. We'll need to place the offering somewhere nearby, yet in a location they'll see. Perhaps it's Spy Rock. Yes, splendid. What a brilliant idea. I understand that ogres are fond of bright, shiny objects. Here, take these and leave them on the ground at Spy Rock. We'll wait for the ogres to collect them, then try and make contact with them. Oh, this is so exciting. Thank you for offering to help me. It's an abandoned Imperial watch in the mountains northwest of town. Ogres pass through there regularly, from what I understand. It's the perfect place to try and make contact with the ogres, don't you think? You'll need to drop off the gems there, so that the ogres can find them. Come see me when it's done. We can't proceed any further until you've been to Spy Rock. Have you placed the offering there? This is kind of exciting.
Well met. For me, thanks. Good day.
You have the eyes of a trained...
If you don't mind, I have
Have you done it? Have you been to Spy Rock? You did it, eh? Wonderful. Now it's only a matter of time. I think we should give it a week and see if the ogres have accepted our offering. We'll have to keep this to ourselves, of course. Don't want anyone taking the credit for our work. Just come back and see me in a week. Until then, I'll act as if nothing out of the ordinary is happening, if I can contain my excitement. We need to give them some more time. Don't want to rush things and risk scaring them off. Yes. Once we've given it some time, we can see if the ogres found the offering we left for them. This is so exciting, isn't it? Hopefully soon.
If you don't mind, I have things to do. Would you leave now, please?
I'm Carmen Litta. Perhaps you know my husband, Alberic Litta, the Mages Guild sorcerer. What can I do for you? See? Was that a... Are you a student of the arcane arts? My husband, Alberic, is an advanced trainer in conjuration at the Mages Guild. Bye.
Wear the shadows well, fellow thief. Please, go on. Hard to complain about living in Coral. We've got everything you need. Shadow hide you. I hope I can help. Tell me more. Be seeing you.
Well met.
We're here to help. For you. Goodbye. There's a... Well, I hope I can help. Take your time. Go to it.
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone? Thank you. How kind. They probably call us the dog people here in town. Ramalis and I love dogs. We have quite a few. So sweet and well-behaved you wouldn't believe. Good day.
I'll be visiting Kabach. What can I... Yeah. For me. PC. We're here. What do you... That will get you. I saw that Irana woman hanging around the Mages Guild again. Haven't you seen her around town? She's either at the Grey Mare or she's skulking around the Mages Guild, it seems. You too.
Good day. Thank you. How kind. Did you hear that Darmai came back safe and sound? You know, Sidneus's daughter, the Argonians. Nice town, but you need money here to live well. Head out of town and do some hunting. Sell the skins, or you can loot old caves and ruins. All I heard is that she's looking for some sort of book. You'll have to talk to her if you want to know more. Be seeing you.
What do you... See? Was that hard? The Fighters Guild thing at Desolate Mine... Aye. Something I can help. Take your time. I see.
Go ahead, please. For me? Thanks. There are a lot of fine-looking women in Coral, but they're all kind of snooty and not very nice. I've heard they have good magic trainers over at the Mages Guild. Farewell.
How about mixing up some potions? I hope I can help. Tell me more. Be seeing you.
A pleasure to speak with you. Take your time. Dharma is the daughter of Cednius, the owner of Northern Goods and Trade. You'll often find her out taking the air near the Great Oak. In Coral, we don't think much about what goes on in the Imperial Palace. But these murders, the Emperor and all his sons dead, what's next? She's staying in one of the rooms upstairs, though she seems to spend most of her time down by the Mages Guild. I don't know what her problem is, and I don't care. Her money's good, and that's all I need to know. I have a room ready if you need it for the night. It'll be 10 gold. Interested? The room's yours for the night. It's just upstairs, the first door on the left. Sleep well. I hope it's comfortable enough for you. Farewell.
Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you? Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort. For me? Thanks. It's a very old text, written in a language I'm sure you wouldn't understand. Don't worry about it. Just bring me the book. Think they're all so high and mighty that they've somehow got a monopoly on power. I'm not so sure about that Yugal Billet. An odd fellow. And people have said there are strange noises coming from his house at all hours. I'd have a few choice words for him, but he won't let me get near him. I know exactly why he's so threatened by me. He's desperately trying to control as much power as he can. And I'm a threat, because I don't want to see that power all in his hands. Anyone capable of handling it should have access to that power, don't you think? Remember, not a word to Tychius.
How are you?
Well met. Bitneld, captain of the castle guard? He seems like such a nice fellow. Too bad I don't see him in here very much. Will you ask him to visit me? I would be most grateful. Have you spoken with him already? Please say you have. You haven't? Why not? Is this just a game to you? I'm sorry. Please, just come back to me when you've spoken to Bitneld. Take your time. Come back when you've learned something.
Tidings, citizen.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Oh, there are a lot of fine-looking women. Emfred? Well, she owns the Grey Mare, right? I go to the Oak and Crozier. I'm a captain, you see, and the Oak and Crozier serves a better class of people. Listen to me. I sure sound like a snob. Snooty, in fact, and not very nice. Thanks. That's a very good suggestion. I think I'll stop by the Grey Mare and perhaps pay my respects to this Emfred woman. Good day.
Greetings, Redguard. Hail.
What is it now? You've spoken to him by now, haven't you? You've spoken with him? Really? What did he say? I beg you, tell me. I knew it! I knew a man like Bitneld wouldn't be interested in those other women. Ha! They parade around in their fancy clothes and their expensive perfumes. What do they know? All fluff and no fiber. That's what I say. But what if we're wrong? Bitneld has traveled the world while I've spent my whole life in this tavern. No matter. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how grateful I am. You always have a home here at the Grey Mare. That was very sweet of you. Now he stops by here every day. Goodbye, and thank you.
I'm waiting for that book.
We're here to serve. He's captain of the Coral Guard. During the day, you can usually find him on patrol with us around the city. Did you hear that Dharma came back, safe and sound? You know, Sidnius's daughter, the Argonians. See, was that hard? Take care. Go ahead. I'm listening. Well met. Well, good day. You have the eyes of a...
I hope I can help. Bye.
Hello, I'm Leith Wavrik, the Chief Herald and Countess Velga's attendant. Welcome to Coral. Every little bit helps. The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected. Reynald Germain has terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Cheydinhall, he walked right past me like we were strangers. Fare thee well. Duty. That be seeing you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. Every little bit helps. You are? There is a positively gorgeous home for sale right on the main plaza. You'll be hard-pressed to find a nicer home for sale in Cyrodiil. It's a pleasure to have you become a citizen of Coral. I'll take care of the deed. Here is your key. The house is on the main plaza, between the statue and the chapel. The last tenant of Arborwatch has cleaned the place of furniture. I'd recommend stopping by Northern Goods and Trade. The owner, Cydneus, should have everything you need. As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Orcato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being. We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people. I'm not sure the Dark Brotherhood is any more serious a problem. You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you? Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Aurak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Aurak Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik. The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. Good luck, investigator.
A pleasure to speak with you. I'm sorry I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Coral. The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me. Be seeing you.
Speaks it. Take care. A pleasure to meet you again. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit. Fare thee well.
So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something? That'll get you something. Coral's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the woods, and I don't need to. The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading. So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me. You know, Bongond has some fine horses for sale. Too bad he's such a pushy man. Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man. You look like us. I am Orak Grogoth, steward to Countess Ariana Valga, Countess of Coral. I manage her affairs, and the castle is in my keeping. Now that'll get you something. Do you know Renald Germain, the fellow who lives on the west side of Coral? I saw him in Chedenol recently and said hi. He pretended he didn't know me. I was quite irritated and haven't spoken to him since. But I wonder, was he really trying to be a fool? Or was something wrong? You know, Bongond has... I don't remember seeing Channel or Orgnolf that entire evening. But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all of the rain falling. As far as Channel and Orgnolf go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnolf recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since. Farewell.
We're always... For me? Thing. Good day. State your... Thank you. You too.
Hello. Are you searching for something? See? Was that hard? We're simple, God-fearing folk here in County Coral. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies. The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night. Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you. I was in Cheydinhall last week, and I'm sure I saw Renald Germain. The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
Oh, it's Volga's errand boy. How goes the big, important investigation? Back to work for poor old Orgnolf. I hope I can help. Bye.
Do you need something? What's this about?
Oh.
You're a fit one. Been running a lot?